Guys, how are you doing? This is Enrique Joslyn Dent with Dent Tires. And on this snowy day here in Atlanta, I just want to kind of talk to you guys about our industry and how's it going to be affected, when Donald Trump takes office. Good thing, bad thing. I don't know, how do you feel about it? In the comments down below, I want you guys to tell us, how do you feel about that? Now, I'm going to speak specifically from the standpoint of our industry. And we kind of fall into the logistics, trucking, tire industry, wholesale. So I'm going to read from some of my notes. Let me look at my notes. So it's like, so it is no secret that President-elect Donald Trump has some dynamic plans for our country once he takes office. But now, how would his new trade policies affect our industry domestically and internationally? Me and my wife, me and Mrs. Dent, we've been having vivid conversations and discussions about would this be a good thing, bad thing? How would it affect us? I don't know. But what we're going to do, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that. As you know, Dent Tires, like I said, we do fall into the logistics, trucking, tire industry, and this is how we kind of view Trump's impact, on our bottom line, because we are in this industry here to stay. We're about to, we're going on our 7th year, so congratulations for that 7th year. Okay, now here are a few touch points. First, President Trump stated that he wants to deregulate the industry, but what does that actually mean for drivers who essentially buy our tires to safely deliver goods to your local supermarket or medical supplies to hospitals? We're going to kind of touch on that a little bit, and if he reshapes the entire industry, will that trickle down to local carriers, owner-operators, and finally tire distributors like us who rely on these policies to be favorable for our business and the economy? That is to be said. I think it will affect us favorably if he changes these policies. Let's see something here. Let's look words like tariffs and energy and how it would affect us domestically and internationally. We are always having situations with our distributors. That's saying the shipping rates are going up, which is going to affect the tire price. And if it affects the tire price, that means most companies that buy from us, they actually are going to, their fuel prices are going up, shipping prices are going up. No one's operating profitably. Nobody's buying as many tires sometimes. All of these things are intertwined. So whatever policies that are in place, whatever leader that is in place, it affects us dramatically. So let me get more into this. Trump wants more domestic energy/oil production, which would drive the price of fuel down, reduce inflation, and lower shipping costs through tariffs, which would allow most companies to operate profitably in the green while purchasing more tires from us, as I stated. It is a known fact that he wants to keep America first and its economy at the forefront of the world stage. So with that said, we see this as kind of a positive direction to go. Like I said, now with just the mere fact that when he was elected, we did see an uptick in our sales. We've seen an uptick. We've seen the sentiment in the environment change. People are thinking, oh man, there's going to be more money flowing to Americans. There's going to be more money everywhere. The economy's going to get better. Well, we would love to see that. We hope to see that. We think we're going to see that. I'm going to be honest, when Trump was in office, we did see some record profits and growth. I can't say we didn't. The numbers don't lie. I'm looking at our spreadsheets. I'm looking at QuickBooks. My wife, she's like, look at the numbers. The numbers are showing that we're doing a little bit better. We don't know what contributed. We don't know if it's market sentiment. We don't know who, what, when, and where. But what we do know, our bottom line did increase. We were a little bit more profitable. Let's see. With such new policies in place, we can see this. We can see how most fleet companies, drivers, and trucking companies could see a significant increase in wages and profits from all domestic goods being shipped across America and sold. Now, I can say this. Just from the mere fact that it was announced that he won the election, it seems that, because at one point people were not even buying trucks. I think when we were driving, we seen more trucks for sale than anything. There were always trucks for sale everywhere. And now we're just seeing people come back to the industry saying, well, I think I'm going to buy me a dump truck. I think I'm going to buy me a regular truck. Infrastructure is being built. Because we know right here in Atlanta, I-20, the corridor, we constantly drive past that all the time. And a lot of those trucks have our tires on it. So it makes us proud to see Atlanta being built up. In the other cities, because we sell tires in Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, the Carolinas, Texas, just various places up north. So we love to see the infrastructure being built, and we see that America's rolling on Dent Tires. We love that. Let's see. We are quite sure that there are some downside to this, though. This influx in volume, as companies tend to get greedy and keep their exhausted drivers on the road longer, making it unsafe in certain instances. I can see that also. We know that, of course, if this is going to be the case and Trump is going to bring back, the hope and the idea of new policies, that a lot of companies are going to see more profits. But what they're going to say is, let's keep our drivers out there a little bit longer. That's why you have to have regulations, because we can make more money. The more loads they pull, the better it is for us. But if these drivers are exhausted, which can increase accidents, mishaps, mistakes, this can be a problem. Guys, tell me what you think about that. This could be a problem, because that's going to always be companies and people that take advantage. That's going to be bad apples that drive is sleepy. And I would want my family on the road when drivers are driving sleepy, but that's not for everybody. But you will have that too, because just as much good as there could be, there's going to be some bad. I'm going to say this. When I think about the future's bright as far as our industry goes. I think that changing policy domestically and internationally, because I'm going to tell you, I watched my container price. There was one time we was paying $6,000 to bring a container tire in from Thailand or Malaysia, and then it got down to $2,000. That's a big savings for us as a small company. Yes, we're doing well, but that is a dramatic difference in price. And you got to think about it. Sometimes we're bringing 6 to 8 containers in a month. So imagine there's a $4,000 difference times 8, or $4,000 difference times 6. That is dramatic. Which also affects the tire price, because that was sometimes our price was very high, exorbitantly high. And our drivers just kept complaining about the price, saying, is there any way we can get a cheaper tire, or can we find a strike a balance between the quality of tire and, we want a quality of tire, good pricing. And I say, well, you can't get cheap and quality in the same sentence, because our costs were so high. But without that said, guys, this is Enrique, Dent, Joslyn, Dent, and we are Dent Tires. Tuning in next time, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment at the bottom if you feel that President-elect Donald Trump coming into office is a positive thing for the trucking industry, the tire industry, the economy, domestically and internationally. Just let us know, what do you think? I'm Enrique Dent. Like I said, Joslyn Dent, my wife, she can't be here right now. She is here with us in spirit. She's always here, critiquing everything. But we're Dent Tires, and we're out. Peace.